Hello. Alright, that's a little bit too... Hello? How we doing? Let me do some real quick. We'll be on the road here in a second. Just gotta make sure I know what I'm doing here, because, you know, I really don't. Alright. I'm cooked, huh? Oh, well, we'll see about that. Trust me, I'm gonna lock in. I spent, like, genuinely way too long trying to figure out the audio for this. I need to get a mic or something. So, like, an actual, like, physical mic or a wired pair of headphones. Because, like, the whole thing where, like, the thing that OBS does whenever I open it is, like, it automatically, like, tries to set my, like, Bluetooth headset to, like, my Bluetooth headset's microphone to the default microphone, and then, like, automatically, like, makes um, my audio that I hear through my headphones, like, absolute Irish potato garbage. It's awful. I think I'm gonna turn down the...
Friend!
Is the game too loud compared to my voice? I want to say it is, so we'll go down to 8. That should be good. Not too loud. Good. Is it good now, or was it fine before? Well, I toned it down anyway for myself, just so I can hear myself better with both earphones on. Usually I only wear one on one ear, just because I like to hear myself talk. I get better audio quality with these earbuds if I have both of them in. Whatever, the audio I'm gonna have to figure out at some point. Oh no. Period cramps. Where's the Subway Surfers and Family Guy clips? Guys, if you get me to, like, we'll say 38 likes on this, and, like, we'll say 3 comments after that, like, during this stream, on the actual, like, YouTube video or whatever, then I'll you'll get an upgrade in the stream. I promise you that. I can't guarantee that it will be specifically what you asked for, but you'll get an upgrade. Whatever, that saying of this whole adventure, really, I've attempted this way more times than I would like to admit. Especially considering there's, like, the whole pause menu, where you can just, before you get into a situation where you would die, you just pause. But for some reason, I've just not been good at doing that, like, at all. So, I say this is attempt 79, but it's probably, if I had to guess, I think I'm probably like in the, just around 20, I would think now. Furthest I've gotten is Cogwork Dancers. I didn't actually beat them. Alright. Watch this. Watch this glory. Get this Moss Mother. Watch glory unfold here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit rusty because it's been a while. I've been playing too much TF2 lately. Already stunned? Come on, come at me. Talking about. Got a taunt on her. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, that's an indicator for the rest of this run. If I can do Moss Mother hitless, then it's going to be a good run, I can tell you. No, the period cramps again. Alright.
Hey, come on. Hey, look, Papa, Fine. Guru Cardello.
Mio fene?
Oh, alelo.
Paspin?
Memero.
Okay, good. Just making sure that my mute button works for my microphone.
Torodano.
In case I need to. Yeah, I'm not speedrunning this. I need to take my time. Make sure I actually do it right. Because if I don't, then I'm just gonna die. I can guarantee you. Hang on, chat. Let me just do something real quick. Alright, yeah, just making sure my mute button worked. Alright, yeah, if I was actually speedrunning this, I'd put my game in Chinese so the text reads faster. Isn't that what the pros do? I'm pretty sure that's what they do. The whole dynamic of this adventure is the higher you climb, the farther you fall. Which absolutely holds true here. Because every time I fail, I have to go back and progress through this same, now monotonous portion of the beginning of the game, where I can't go very fast. And just everything's tedious because I've seen it a bajillion times. Dang, I seriously just walked into that. Oh my gosh. That is definitely not to say that this game is bad, though. This game, I don't understand how this game didn't get Game of the Year, but then again, like, I'm not super involved in the gaming community, so, like, at all. I'm not super informed, so, I guess there was other games out there that were better than this, but Yeah, I guess that is pretty naive to say that it should have gotten Game of the Year. Because, I mean, you know, didn't have to. I'm sure that, you know, I'm sure there's probably some other games out there that are way better that definitely did deserve it. But I'm not going to get into that. That's not something that I'm an expert on by any means. Alright, can you move, please? You might be saying, chat. You might be saying, is he going the wrong way? No. This is a speedrun strat. First try, let's go. It's called a sequence skip right there. Feed me grass, feed me hay, because I'm frickin' goated. Gosh, that was corny. I gotta collect all the money I can, because I have a interesting route I'm gonna do. I have missed 10 right 7. How many do those give? I missed a few right there. Sorry. But I have a very specific route I would like to do, because there's a special cutscene I want to get involving lace. What's up, Chakra? Lashanka. There's a certain cutscene involving lace. One of which, there's 2 special ones, actually. No, I don't want to buy this. I know my way around. Yes, thank you, Chakra. Always taunt back to Chakra, fellow warrior. There's a certain, but yeah, there's 2 special cutscenes with lace that people very, very rarely get because they can only be attained through some very unique, special routing. Basically, normally you'd fight Lace in Deep Docks for the first time, and then you fight her later in Act 2, right before the final boss of Act 2. But how did I get hit by that? Whatever. That's what you normally do. But there are ways. They're not exactly easy or, like, straightforward, like on the main path. But they do exist in order to skip the lace fight. The first lace fight. And if you do that, then you won't be able to fight her again in the Deep Docks. But you will be able to find her in one of 2 places, depending on which one you go first. Both in the Midlands. Not the ones in Britain, the ones in this game. It's kind of the middle corridor area kind of the middle section of the map I like to call it, because it's like the Midlands. One is in Sinner's Road. She says the same thing there and at the other one. But in Sinner's Road, she's there, and then at the Gap Room. It's between Blasted Steps and Shellwood, where she'll also appear. But you don't actually fight her there. I already got the one at the Gap Room, not the one in the Henry Stickmin. I already got the one in the Gap Room. But this time I'm going to go for the one in Sinner's Road. Luckily, it's at the start of Sinner's Road, and I don't have to actually go through it, because Lord knows I'm not doing that in Steel Soul mode. I have a miserable time. Guarantee you. But so, yeah, that's the special lace cutscenes. Oh, wait, there's a thing up here I forgot to get. So, I need all the rosaries, because I need to buy a simple key from the shopkeeper in Bone Bottom. I forget what his name is. Something. I need to buy a simple key so I can open the second part of the Deep Docks, which is only accessible via a simple key, a simple locked door. It requires a simple key. So I'm gonna but I'm not gonna progress through there because that is like an Act 2 area, and I would definitely be not equipped to go through there with the stage I would be. So I'm just gonna go through there just to get to Far Fields in order to get around Lace in the Deep Docks. But that's a 500 rosary key, so I need to really save up. The viewers are good. up, buddy? Alright, watch me cook. I didn't get the second poke in there. Didn't even get any air shots there. There we go. Probably gonna end up being pretty quiet for boss fights, just to concentrate. Even these earlier ones, it should be easier. Oh, I almost got a third pogo in there. Almost got hit there. But I didn't. And I become Super Saiyan. Wake up on the cold, damp floor of the basement. Leaky pipes dripping. Little do I know that dripping from those pipes is water. Of Flint, Michigan, going through my veins. This is what happened to people in Flint, by the way. This is canon. Beep beep. And girl, wake up. Wakey, wakey, time for school. Just gonna leave you. There's a neat little trick you can do with these little bell shrines. Walk in, miss it twice, hit the lever, and then just walk out and walk back in. Boom. Skips that whole animation. The more you know. Okay, normally I can do that hitless, but like I said, I'm a little bit rusty. No, we lost some. No, that's like a 20% loss in finances right there. How are we ever gonna recover from this? Also, I don't care if I have a lot of hours in this game and it makes a difference. The default sideways pogo is literally not that bad. It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad. Like, seriously, it isn't. Like, I'm pretty sure they made some tweaks to it a while ago. So, like, okay, that's just gone. I always lose one right there. Like, I'm pretty sure they made some tweaks to it so that it's not as bad now as it used to be. But, like, I don't even think that, like, when I first started playing this game that it was actually really that bad at all. Like, yeah, it was more difficult than the regular Hollow Knight downward pogo, but you know, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, really. You know, I don't know. I feel like people made way too big of a deal out of that, but hey, what do I know? Alright. Oh, it was right there. Darn it! I thought it went down the hole and despawned. Which ones would I know? Chewie! Barely make it. Kind of crazy how, right up there actually opens a way to, like, the middle of the map later. Kind of crazy. Right. To that room on the right up there, when I was just up there, that's the thing I died to my last attempt, which was pathetic. Alright, I'm not gonna save Grindel, because screw Grindel. Unfortunately, he's not this game's Zode, and he somehow manages to end up in the next place and be fine, even if you don't do anything about it. Wait, no, I just know... Jeez, what am I doing? I am not going in there. That's... Completely forgot I need to get Swift Step before I can do that. There's no way I'm beating that Scar Guard with this build. I need to be able to dash and evade, and I just can't do that like this. Mirror, did they put that at like the perfect height to be able to hit it? Maybe I'm just stupid. There we go. Hey, you, get over here. And we lost like a third of that. We just need 500 and then we're good. Welcome to Deep Docks. That was a joke, bud. That was a joke. Harness. I'll tell you, these things roll all over the place. I mean, you know, Geo went all over the place in Hollow Knight, but like this stuff really just goes everywhere. Shocker. I guess that would have been cool. You had to ruin it. Give me your money. I thought. Oh wait, yeah, there's guys down here. Alright, goodbye my one singular viewer. So I think that's the only one. Yeah. Yeet. Ow, 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 hop. Got you, buddy. Almost to 400. Getting there. Little bro just ate shit. That guy just disappears and you just like never see him again. We are getting there. Alright. up into the ant territory. If I can make it through this room without getting hit, that would be great. Oh my gosh, I actually did that. Hang on just 1 second, guys. Alright. You guys are going down. Alright, hang on a sec. Alright. Okay. Easy. Dang it, I missed it. Alright. Pause for a second. Watched it. Always, you know how I said earlier that this part of the game is monotonous and kind of boring, but this part I'm always excited for because I get the dash, finally. I can actually move fast. Yeah, finally. What are we sitting at? Okay, so there's 30, so we need about 71. 69. So, what we need now, here's my plan. We're gonna head into Hunter's Marsh, take out that Scar Guard, get in there, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, I cannot do stuff like that, I need to slow down, first of all. Give me 1 second. Now I must pray to the holy sun god, Egyptian sun god Ra, that I can do this well. Here we go. spells. And I did it. Oh, Holy Ra, thank you for your blessing. You know what I mean? Not that hard. Saying that immediately don't do that. Go up here. Get this little rascal. We got monies right here. Not quite enough, but over here is this guy, who is our second paycheck in this area. I really like how complex a lot of the like just regular world enemies are in this game. It's really cool. There's our second paycheck. And the third one, right here. The Rosary Necklace, 120. Break that, almost 600. We rolling in it now. That's all we needed from here. And we leave. In and out, no issues. So bad for all the tokens that stumbled into that Scar Guard. So now we gotta backtrack all the way to Bone Bottom, buy that key. Not do that. Puts us right over 600. Hit that. Angleberry. Finish here real quick. Didn't know that. I thought the Belby stayed wherever you left it. I mean, it was there, so I didn't see there. I was thinking, oh, it does drop all the way down. What's up, Blake? You know what? Let's talk to Bilby. Kind of weird that Pilby like doesn't really like it's. I find it weird that it's basically a mystery as to what happens to him after he because he can make it to Pilgrim's Rest. I find it kind of weird that it's basically a mystery as to what happens to him after that. The last time because the very latest you can possibly see him, he's safe at Pilgrim's Rest. So it's like, where does he go after that? Oh, I forgot to unlock that, I'm an idiot. I forgot to unlock that, that fast travel thing across the bottom part of the narrow. Oh, whatever. Well, walking ain't gonna hurt anybody. Met most of the population of the US nowadays, it really wouldn't. Not die to a boulder. I need to slow down. We'll unlock this for later. It's a tool that will help us here. Long copper bell. Didn't see it on your head. Go down here. We got green. See? These guys are awesome. Seriously? Seriously? Light work, no reaction. This way. Here we gotta be careful because this area is basically you're meant to see you're meant to do this in Act 2. Oh shoot. I might have just messed that up big time. Okay, so the strat here, the big guy, for whatever reason, can go through all of these platforms, like that you see to the left. I don't know how or why. So the strat is to just wait until he does that. Okay, of course I messed it up. No, just gotta wait till he does that. Balls. Bingo bongo. And there's a second one here that you just kind of gotta run for your life. Can't get me from over here, can he? But he totally can. Now I'm set. That actually went a lot better than I thought, frankly. Alright. Welcome to the far fields. Shock was really good. Huh. I wonder if this will be important later. Yeah, probably could be. Holy crap. I swear that was like 2 frames away from breaking my heel and ending things right there. I seriously gotta be careful. Okay. What's up, seamstress? Alright, we're gonna equip that, just because. And then we are going to take a quick break. See you in a bit. Welcome back, chat. So, Previously on Unfinished London. Not Jay Foreman. Anybody ever watched Jay Foreman? I like his stuff. Oh wait, no, I need to accept the quest. Am I stupid? For doing that, yes, I'm stupid. Did I put the warning bell on? Is that not... Wait, no, that... Yeah, that protects you when you heal. That's right. I'm thinking of the magma bell. Got to do it again. Stop dashing off to go do stuff before you... Silly.
Nesvir?
Yeah, just a very floppy nose. Could be me. I don't have a nose. Sean. Give me that. That's mine. That singular one. We're good, you can like just hit him right off of it. Seriously gotta stop being careless, otherwise I actually am gonna die very soon. I'm so much better at this. And the explosion. Give me your money. I need it. For reasons. I can imagine it. Oh. Come back in. Stop being stupid. That is an example of being stupid. Anyone? You stupid. No, I'm not. What's 9 plus 10? 21? You stupid. 4 or more. Okay. Back to seamstress. Seriously, I gotta stop doing that. This is seriously gonna cost me if I keep this up. Okay. Sorry about that. That was just one of my evening alarms. Need to give her the things. Jeez, I'm too much of a trigger finger.
Senta só. Qu'est-ce qu'on mêle?
It's called Mail. Yippee! You ever play? If anybody's ever played Super Paper Mario and like Peaches, I don't know how many Mario games this is a thing in. Girl, put some clothes on.
Buenera.
Hello,
I don't know how many games this is a thing in Mario games, but Princess Peach can like float with her parasol, and like I mean, I don't know. For some reason, this just reminds me of that.
Senta só.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a whole lecture for me.
Madon.
Tamiayan.
Right, right.
Qu'est-ce qu'on mêle?
Yep. Yep. Me agreeing with everything the crackhead outside of 7-Eleven says, just so I don't get stabbed. There is a way to skip this fight by like running off the edge and doing a sequence of like swings, but I don't know how to do it. It's like definitely not attempting it in this one. In a casual playthrough, I would, but definitely not in Steel Soul. I'm not a pro speedrunner. People like to complain about this fight like taking too long. Personally, I really don't think it does. I think it's a fine thing, really. Or maybe not that it takes too long. Maybe just like it's just like the length of it compared to like the difficulty. Like, it's super easy and it like takes a lot of hits. I think that's why. Also, I miss that Silk Spear. One time. I've never done that before. I've always hit those. I missed another one. Kaboom. Kaboom. Yes, Rico. Kaboom. Let's go, boys! For the longest time I didn't know what this second Airstream was for, but I actually do. Because there's a little stand of doors in there. Didn't know it was there. Guys up! I gotta be really careful. Also, look. Marilyn Monroe reference. Okay. Okay, now we're good. And now upwards we go. Up, up, and away. I'm just saving and quitting back to the bench. Oh, we got somebody else here. Hello, Heavy 13. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're such a big fan. Yeah, I wasn't risking it for that biscuit. Not for me, bucko. Definitely got to slow down as I'm about to enter into the mythical place called the Midlands. Again, not the one in the UK, one of those games. I think in the UK there's like the East and West Midlands, I think. I don't know. The UK is a strange place from what I've been told. Okay, they seriously have to be like right there. There you go. Thank you. I didn't even need to do that. Okay. Yo, Sherma! I wonder if I can do the dance. There's like a dance you can do. Can I do it right, though? I have to do it with like two... I have to do it with like two hands. There it is. There's the dance. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. Gotta work on it. Gotta work on it for Sherma. Sherma's the goat, though. Please ignore what's through there. That's not true. Don't worry about it. It's all in your head. There's nothing in there. It's an OSHA hazard waiting there. I'm actually OSHA certified, by the way. In construction. OSHA 32. Whee! That thing moved quickly horizontally. I've never seen them do that. I hate those things. Up, and then up one more time before we enter the mythical land of Maine. Welcome to the Midlands, as I like to call it. This, like, middle area of the game. The middle tier of the map, essentially. There's, like, the lowlands, and then there's this area, and then there's the Citadel up top. Called the Midlands. Pretty sure this place is better than the UK's Midlands. Isn't the whole of the UK like kind of poor or something? I feel like they kind of fell off. Yeah, wait to get these until after this fight. It's whatever. Okay, here's where things start to get serious. The bird arena. These things here, the SWAT craws, have like the most irregular flight pattern like you've ever seen. They will just like flap around in the air in like the most nonsensical ways and then just randomly decide to drop down like that and sit on your face half the time. It's kind of funny how this is a game about bugs and there's these things that are clearly meant to be like birds. It kind of doesn't make a ton of sense. Okay. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Heal up. Okay, that's kind of cringe. Oh! That's double damage. Man, I'm glad I caught myself on that. Holy crap, that could have been bad. That attack right there does double damage. If I would have let the game run for like think like a few frames longer, I would have been unable to pause, and it would have killed me because it does double damage. Even if you're in the middle of an attack, being attacked by something, you cannot pause. It locks you into that. Like if you're gonna die, it locks you into that. They thought of that. Team Cherry. Anyway, take 2. Okay, let's not just get hit stupidly. Come on, Sid. I feel like these guys, like, the primal aspids from the first game are obviously who these guys are closest to, because they both throw a shotgun of 3 projectiles at you. The primal aspid in Hollow Knight was, like, really freaking annoying. But I feel like SWAT craws are, like, they are still annoying, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they're just kind of... For some reason, their 3 projectile shotgun spread just, for some reason, feels better. Like, it just kind of feels more balanced to me. Can't quite put my finger on it, but it just kind of does. Ow. Hit, let's go. Hey, it's you and me, bucko. Come on, perch. Said perch. Come on, sit. Said sit. That almost hit me. Air shot. Let's go. All right, let me pause. There we go. There's my reward. 11. Alright, have to hold this money. I'm getting too much money. There. Like I said, these things just roll all over the place. Alright, so now we gotta bounce on some balloons. Get get what I personally consider to be the best soap skill in the game. Not a scratch. Yeah, give this to me, please. Tell ya, this is the third. These like binding of silk skills is the third worst flashbang in this game. If we get to the other two, I'll talk about them. Probably won't. Well, not in this stream. But one of them, actually, we will. The other one, no. Ball. You know what? Take that. I only very recently learned that you can actually double the length of that by holding the button down. I literally did not know that until, like, a month ago. I've been playing this game since it came out, which was, like, almost a year ago, actually. Kind of great. So then we gotta make our way left. Our objective right now is to reach Bellheart. Once we reach Bellheart, I think we'll call it. Best believe we're going to be picking up a certain friend along the way. I'm not getting away with that. Get over here. That's what I thought. Think you can just throw bells at me? Come to the halfway home. Home to Krieg. Krieg? Krieg, the bartender. Give me a drink, bartender. I'm gonna say Krieg. Krieg. Krieg? Krieg. Krieg rolls off the tongue best, I think. Let me check something real quick. Right, now we're on our way. Hey, I forgot about this already. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. I don't know why I fought that bozo, but I did. I wonder what that thing is back there in the distance. Must be nothing important. What the frick was that? You want to see something funny? Climb on up here. Ignore that guy, he's a stoner. This is our friend right here. Check this out.
Huh.
That's you. Here he is. Right
Oh, hola. Ah,
I
mamito.
guess both of them.
Yanara.
Yes. The man, the myth, the legend,
Oh, hola.
Armand, and his trusty companion, Zaza.
Oh, Goro.
Hopefully Garmin isn't hitting that Zaza. Let me have my money. It's rightfully mine. It definitely isn't yours. See that? Alright, so we gotta go up this way. It can't be much. I thought I could. This way. Back. God, that's not the terminal. This is. I'm going to Chapel. Chapel of the Reaper. Why am I doing this? Because it allows me to get my favorite crest. The Reaper crest. Simply put, I just like it. Can't specifically tell you what it is I like about it, I just like it. D-dub. Late work, no reaction. Yeah, we definitely won't see in this stream, and potentially for a while, what I consider to be the worst flash thing in this game is. But here's the second worst one, in my opinion. The crest binding ones. I think it's just a little bit more sudden than the ones you get from Silksong. There's one later that is absolutely the worst, in my opinion. Without question. Ah, yes. Reaper Crest, my beloved. I don't know why. I just like it. I like the silk mechanic of it. And also the big slashes, I like it. And also because the pogos are pretty cool and easy. I mean, I'll admit it. The pogos are easy. That's part of it. I also like the nice sweeping dash attack you can do with it, where you just like want to just sweep upward. I just like that. I especially like the aspect of that sweep attack with like trap doors that have a lever on top of them that you need to hit in order to go down them, because the Reaper Crest is perfect so that when you dash and then attack to hit that lever, you go up and do a backflip, and then the trapdoor opens perfectly whenever you're about to hit the ground, so you just like hit it and then backflip and go right down into the trapdoor. It's like super freaking cool. I mean, this game in general is just super freaking cool. So now that we've seen that thing twice, I'm gonna save and quit to the bench. Or no, that's not going to be to the bench. It's going to be to, yeah, the door. Okay. Well, that's good. Is it? Actually, forget. Open this way.
Ah, Samia Samasa.
Hironare.
Benti Farada Param.
I'd really like to know how Team Cherry comes up with like the audio and the voice lines for these characters. Like, I get that it's just gibberish, but like, is there a method to it, or? I think I need to. Yeah, I need to go sit at a bench now. I cannot get myself stuck in a hole. Fight this person. Bench here. Here. Stop moaning, you're fine. Just take some Tylenol. Rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine. Just like they do in baseball. Rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine. And if you're not, then, I don't know, ibuprofen, I guess.
Ha-ha!
Here he is.
Ah, Osim. Oh,
Now-
Toratanin.
You request aid in
fine.
battle. And this is
Molina
gonna be
Moleo.
dope. This next boss battle's gonna be... It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest thing you've ever seen. There's gonna be nothing like it. I'm Donald J. Trump. Behold, Morwayne. And then, special guest. Here he comes. There he is.
Rital. Ha-ha!
Can do that too.
Yep.
I remember back when this game first came out, I fought this boss. Where those, basically everything, like those saw blades, did 2 damage. Remember that? And I beat this fight. That way.
Ha-ha!
Garment.
Ha-ha!
Beat his ass. A little bit close to the edge there. Yeah!
Entuma Shishin!
Intuma Shishin, indeed. Got style on him. I don't think I've defeated him quite so close to the edge of the arena like that before. I think I saw a clip once where somebody got him like just started running away, and he was like right under like this area right here where I am, like right above there. It's strange.
Britalla!
Yes, well thought to you too, Garmin. You the goat, bro. Chakra and Garmin, just they're great. They're great. I've known them for a long time. Great friends of mine. And let's get the cutscene. Haunted Bellheart. Well, this is pretty much where the next chapter of this endeavor begins next time. Because after this is a hard boss fight that I need to overcome in order to get Bellheart back to the way it should be. For now, this is about the midpoint of Act 1, so we're going to cut it here. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll return to this some other time. Have a good one. Peace out. Whatever, I gotta figure out a catchphrase. I don't need a see you guys later. That's